Hi, this is Doris, and this is a story about Gate 8 and Gate 1. When I was asked to help somebody, which you do have to be asked in human design when you start studying human design, some gates are asked, and this was a gate that I was asked to help. I was asked to help. Can you make human design easier to understand? And I said yes, but because I have the storytelling gate, I like to tell it into a story to help you memorize it, for in case you see this gate again in the future. The story takes place in this teal dream house. Now, in this teal greenhouse, where we're going to be talking about Gate 8-1. Now, on your chart, Gate 8-1 is it's between the throat center and the G center. It's right in the middle. The one's on the bottom and the 8's at the top. Because it runs in the middle, it is an individual energy for both the person who has the Gate 8 and then also the one who has the Gate 1. Now in this chart here, this is my chart, I have the Gate 1, so I do know what the Gate 1 means, but I'm missing the Gate 8. The Gate 8 in this story is called the stamp of approval. It's coming out of the throat's energy. They're the ones who say, look at that, look what they did. So Gate 8, the stamp of approval, would say, they stamp it and they say it looks great. So when you think of Gate 8, think of great. They think it looks great, so they use the stamp of approval and they stamp it. Now in this teal green dream house, there's a little girl, and she wants to be a construction worker. She has the Gate 1. Now when you think of somebody with the Gate 1, you think of a male, because it is a yang energy. But in this story, like me, she's a female. But she does still like doing a lot of work. Somebody with the Gate 1, they like to make changes in a big way. And this little girl lives in this dream house. And there's a lot of work to do in a dream house. In this house here I picked because the fireplace needs cleaned, the lawn needs done, the garden in the back of the house needs done, the porch needs swept, the snow needs shoveled, and every time she'll see something that it looks bad or it needs to be cleaned up, she has energy to do it. And I know what this is like because I have the Gate 1. I lived my whole life having this energy. It's the gate of love to look at something and have a before and after picture. I don't like doing things like small jobs. I like to do things a little bit large jobs. It always made me happy, and it also gave me a lot of energy when I did it, the larger jobs. I use a unique style. Somebody with the Gate 1 uses a unique style to do the job. But I don't do the job based on what I want. I do it for, and that's just how this gate energy works. You do the job for whoever's going to use it. So, as an adult, I'm not the little girl anymore that lives in this teal dream house. As an adult, there's been times in my life where I'll be going into a job or into a place where I'm at, or even to a friend's or a family's house, and they say, "Oh, look at this! This is it. I can't take this no more. It's a mess." And I'm like, "I'll fix it. I love doing things like that. And that's the reason why I started doing this, because human design is so, if you get into human design, you'll love it. And I want you to love it as much as I do. But I know it was really hard to understand because everything was done in numbers. And if I'm going to tell somebody and teach somebody about human design, I want to do it my way. And I want you to think about this town that I'm going to create. It's, or I did create. And then this house in this town, there's this teal dream house. This is the one where the little girl was raised, where she wanted to be a construction worker. And she started out doing little jobs here and there. Then she grew up, and she also needed what her dad had a gate 8, and every time she did a job in this house, her dad would say, "It looks great," and that would make her very happy. When you're studying human design, you're going to find out that every single gate, there's something unique about it. This is the first gate that on the list. And when you look up gate 8-1, that's why they're together like that, because to complete the cycle, they're connected. You don't have to have both gate 8 or gate 1. But what I'm hoping that when you start seeing someone that has the gate 1 or the gate 8, you understand a little bit more about them, about why they're on, why they do what they do. And I'm going to try to go through each one and explain it to you. So in case you or somebody you know has these gates, you can understand what brings them energy and what they enjoy doing. A lot of these gates I don't have, as you can see, but the ones that I do have, I understand how they work more than the ones that they don't have. I've done small jobs like that little girl did, and I also did like big jobs, like I know when I was in the Marines, they had a hazardous waste program that wasn't up to power, and or the ODOT standards, and we redid it for the squadron that I was in, and then they enjoyed it that I ended up doing it for every squadron at Cherry Point. I just love doing that stuff and the energy you get. Human design is about doing what you like to do, and it gives you energy. The job or the task makes you feel good that you're doing it. And I'm going to go through each gate and tell you about the energy it gives you, the positive energy it gives to yourself. And gate 1 is about this little girl who used to live in this teal dream house. And when she did a job, doesn't matter little or small, her dad had the gate 8 to complete the path between her G center and a throat center. And her dad said great, because great sounds like 8. So I want you to you don't have to memorize this. It's not going to be a test, but I want you to know that that's the reason when I was doing this, I was thinking of things like that. I want you to know that I'm trying to make this easier for you to understand it, so you would add this to your life like I've added it to mine. Thank you.